Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 3 in the series between WFZ and Fly. Let's see how things are going to be unfolding here as we do see, well, back and forth action going as we see Fly spawning here as the red orc. Meanwhile, WFZ has spawned as the blue undead. I'm going to go ahead and get things up to 8 times speed, get things up to that 2-minute mark, and then we'll be unpacking what both of these players will be going for. It looks as though it is going to be a much more standard timing on your Death Knight or on WFZ's Death Knight at the 2-minute mark, making his rounds out, and we'll see where exactly he goes. Off to the north, you do see one Acolyte off to the north there, looking to figure out where exactly his opponent is, and going to spot the Blade Master heading back there. He knows for a fact that the Blade Master could win walk, get away, and begin harassing, but as the Blade Master does sell some items, he is going to be picking up a Circlet of Nobility and now wandering out around. Death Knight quickly going after these apprentice wizards here. He did pick up a Mantle of Intelligence, fairly useful item, but it won't see use until later at 300. Is it normally 255? Yeah, I guess 255. Normally the starting mana there, as you do see a Lightning Shield now go down. All right, Blade Master off to the north. That those skeletal minions purposely positioning themselves in a way where the units cannot end up getting taken down by that Lightning Shield, and you can see him come back around the other way here. All right. Is he going to pull back in time? Oh, there's level 2, and he somehow dodged it, used Lightning Shield very effectively, and crept out these creep camps without any Crypt Fiends. That is really, really difficult, and one of the problems that undead players have with that Death Knight, using that Rod of Necromancy very effectively there, as he now goes after the remaining of these Kobold Tunnelers. All right, one Kobold Tunneler will easily get taken down, but he is now getting harassed inside his own base when the Rubian Tower is up, and the Blade Master is just wandering around here. There is a Grunt in here as well, and the Acolytes are just gonna move away and get away very, very easily. Blade Master now shows up. There is a Death Coil. One Acolyte does end up getting taken down, and that is gonna be a very, very big blow, just because you are currently trying to upgrade to tier 2. While upgrading to tier 2, if you lose an Acolyte the entire time while you are upgrading, you are down about 20% of your gold, from 600 gold a minute down to 480. That does end up hurting. Meanwhile, we are looking at the Stronghold already nearing completion. It is about 2/3 of the way done, and we'll look to see if we are looking at either a Tauren Chieftain first, or if we are, or a Tauren Chieftain second, or a Shadow Hunter. Death Knight still coming across here, finishes off one easy Apprentice Wizard. It doesn't look like he's going to be going after any more of those units, looking to pull back instead, as the Blade Master now going after the Brigands here and finishing things up. You can see the Blade Master has gotten the level 2 plus 10 attack already. Gonna finish things off here. He does have a healing salve charge, and he basically wasted it there, not pulling the Grunt far enough away. And now he is down to 1 charge only. Death Knight off to the north here, going to get taken out. Sobi Mask, very, very useful item, being left behind for the Death Knight, as that Death Knight now looks to see what his follow-up plays are going to be. Level 3 Death Knight does mean level 2 Death Coil. Blade Master, however, very, very high on life right now. Doesn't seem to be in too big of a problem, as the Blade Master now runs in to try and take down this Apprentice Wizard. Already down to 430 some odd hit points. The Grunts are now running and chasing every which way. Blade Master is going to finish it off, picks up a Sobi Mask for himself, and that may be given either to the Shadow Hunter or the Tauren Chieftain. Death Knight arrives to the party. What is he going to be picking up? He doesn't pick up anything. No Dust of Appearance. Meanwhile, back across here, item is going to be left behind. It is going to be another Mantle of Intelligence, already up to 360, as the Blade Master wonders whether or not he wants to try and steal that last bit of experience. That may not be worth it, as you now see the Brigands and the Grunts now doing a bit of retreating again. All right, Skeletal Minions keeping track of where those Grunts are. Blade Master back across here, still sitting at plus 10 damage, as the Death Knight is getting extremely, extremely close to level 3. Once it does get to level 3, the Blade Master is going to try and steal this last bit here. Manual of Health has been given here. Blade Master now taking a little bit of damage. Apprentice Wizard is going to give level 3. Yes, it will. And with that, level 2 Death Coil, that Blade Master has to be very, very careful. Was down to about half life before the Death Knight was able to come across and save it. Crypt Fiends now running back off to the north here as well. We do see a little bit of body blocking and pathing here as the Lich now joins in on the fight. All right, Tauren Chieftain trying to keep track of things here. There's a little bit of healing going on once again. Death Knight, is it going to go after some of these units? It looks like it will be doing exactly that. Sobi Mask still sitting on the unit there. Meanwhile, the Lich should be coming in across with the Death Coil here in just a moment, getting in a little bit of damage. And that Frost Armor really definitely going to be helping out. All right, there is the Death Coil there, forcing the use. But little does he know his opponent does have a Sobi Mask, so he's never really going to be running low on mana. Death Knight still wandering around. Is he going to be able to pick up anything useful? There's the Dust of Appearance. Blade Master is right there. That is going to be a serious problem as he now tries to get away. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Dust of Appearance is on that Blade Master as the Crypt Fiends could turn around and start another fight again. All right, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability has been given to the Lich. Lich has +9 attack, 450 mana, but really needs level 2 in order to make good use of that mana with those Frost Novas. Frost Armor is definitely very, very useful, but you really want to be able to hero nuke down your opponent's units as we are looking at the Death Knight. Still using that Sobi Mask is going to be given to the Lich. Not 100% sure. Maybe when the Lich gets to level 3, or perhaps definitely when the Lich gets to level 5. Still coming back around. Death Knight coming across here. Gonna go ahead and heal back up. Did he pick up any items? Yes, he did. He picked up an Orb of Corruption. Very, very useful. Also picks up Dust of Appearance. Lich is back down across here, sitting at level 1, trying to focus down the Sasquatch. There is that Orb of Corruption now being transferred. That -5 armor does definitely help. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, you see the Tauren Chieftain is at 2, and the Blade Master is at 2 as well. Tauren Chieftain catching up, and now perhaps a bit even in terms of overall experience, as the Lich himself is still sitting at level 1, will get to level 2 though, and once it gets to level 2, that Frost Nova is going to be calling. Oh wait, no, it is not going to get to level 2. The Lich backed off. All right, not having Frost Nova early on. I cannot believe the Lich actually backed off right there. He is, well, a little bit of experience difference between being even and being behind. Meanwhile, the Death Knight and the Ghouls are going to go ahead and start to engage there. There's the Dust of Appearance as that Blade Master was revealed. Windwalk now breaking there. Lich, if he had perhaps Frost Nova, could have Frost Nova'd that Blade Master and slowed him down just a bit. Instead, still sitting at near maximum mana. All right, up to 440. Obsidian statues are here, ready to go. Blade Master is here, ready to go. 189 mana, plus 15 damage. Claws of Attack, plus 6 Slippers of Agility, and 6 damage from those Circlets of Nobility to plus 6 to every single stat. That Blade Master is absolutely dangerous right now if he's going to ever become revealed. Down to 210 mana, Kobold Overseer or Taskmaster there going to go ahead and back away as the Mud Golems finally give level 2 to that Lich. Death Knight looking to get a little bit more items as well. You do see slow being cast on all of these units here. Too bad there is no destroyers yet. The destroyers would be absolutely key here as we are now looking at the Blade Master trying to go after an Obsidian statue. Looks like it will get taken down. 136 critical strike. Continuing that fight. A beautiful stomp right in the center. There goes a Ghoul. Level 3 now on the Blade Master. Blade Master looking to really just focus down these units. Death Coil saves there. And the Blade Master now trying to finish down a Crypt Fiend again. Is it going to get Death Coiled? No, it will not. As the level 3 Tauren Chieftain has been taken out. Blade Master now still trying to get away here. Dark Ranger is in position. Is a Crypt Fiend going to be able to get back in time? No, I do not believe so. One more shot. There it goes. Crypt Fiend is now back out onto the field as we now see an Ensnare go down onto this Obsidian statue. All right, Death Coil, Frost Nova, alive Blade Master after the Potion of Invulnerability. A small window of opportunity as, well, that is going to get taken down. Blade Master needs to get away. Is there a Dust of Appearance? No Dust of Appearance charges to be had as the Crypt Fiend going to get taken down there. All right, Lich could get off another Frost Nova here. If you're able to focus down enough units, then it's going to all of a sudden switch in favor again. Death Knight now with level 2 Unholy Aura. Lich trying to finish off and pick off this last Grunt here. Grunt will get taken down. Dark Ranger now sitting at level 2. Going to be getting some black arrows as the Lich still figuring out what to do next. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability coming across. Supply count is 37 over 60 compared to 40 over 50. Level 4 Death Knight, level 2 Lich, level 2 Dark Ranger. As we now see the Blade Master going after this one Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend, oh, stays alive ever so barely. And now Dust of Appearance is revealing that Blade Master again. All right, there it goes. It looks as though one Crypt Fiend will get taken out, but at the same time, a Grunt will get taken out as well. They are going to get continually taken out as the Blade Master now heads back off to the north, hoping to sell some items. Does have an Orb of Lightning, and we'll see whether or not those procs are going to be coming in relatively fast. All right, there is an Ensnare there. Obsidian Statue in the backfield doing a bit of healing, getting that Crypt Fiend back up to full. Tauren Chieftain will be making its way out. That's going to be a little bit late. Tauren Chieftain is now out onto the field. There's the Ensnare. Frost Armor. Units need to get every which way as the Lich is trying to focus down that unit there. All right, let's take a look at this. Orb of Lightning, Death Knight, no Death Coil as the Crypt Fiend does get taken out. Not quite sure why the Death Knight did not get a Death Coil off there as the Dark Ranger continuing that fight. Perhaps he's going to try and hero nuke. There is another Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend going to get taken down. Death Knight could get a Death Coil off on the Tauren Chieftain. Doesn't need it. Tauren Chieftain falls for the second time as now the Obsidian Statues are nearly taken out. Taking to the skies. Death Coil, a late. Death Coil is late, and now one Destroyer unable to really make that big of a play. All right, Crypt Fiend now back out. Gonna try to finish things off. You can see the Blade Master tries to finish off the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger transferred over the Potion of Lesser Invulnerability as the Blade Master now still trying to get away here. So far, Dark Ranger still running every which way. Is it going to be able to get away? That is the big question as a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Death Coil onto the units as the Blade Master now down to 105. Dark Ranger still needs to get away, but the slow is just the name of the game right there. Blade Master down to 14 hit points, and he will be able to escape. All right, Dark Ranger going after some grunts here. Let's take a look at this. Blade Master is right there. This is still really dangerous. One Obsidian Statue is doing its best to heal, and talk about playing on the edge of a sword. Two very, very low hit point heroes continually trying to duke it out. Dark Rangers trying to get away, trying to constantly move, so it is difficult to land that Windwalk strike on it. And even if you do, that Dark Ranger has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability ready to go. All right, Dark Ranger going to be going off here. Let's see. We are resurrecting that Tauren Chieftain. He will be making another reappearance soon. Dark Ranger taking a bit of damage. Death Knight, however, does have mana as the Death Knight should be able to easily heal 400 hit points. All right, out comes a Raider. Down goes a Raider. Grunt down to 670 hit points already. As you can see, the Voodoo Lounge looks like it will get taken down here in just a second. All right, Death Knight already up to 100 mana. Lich has enough for a Frost Nova. Tauren Chieftain will be making its rounds once more. Will it get taken out for a third time in under 10 minutes? That will be absolutely devastating as the Kodo Beast wants to make an appearance. Tauren Chieftain Blade Master knows the time to strike is right now. Going straight after Obsidian Statue. There's a Death Coil. It takes into the air. Tauren Chieftain Ensnare. All right, are we going to see this one Obsidian Statue make it out? Are we going to see some absorb mana? We should be looking at some absorb mana now. Not quite sure why we didn't absorb mana, as the Destroyer could definitely use it. All right, Crypt Fiend now getting chomped down as we see the Tauren Chieftain about to get taken out. There he goes. Blade Master continuing to fight here. That -5 armor onto that Kodo Beast really taking a toll as it gets taken out there. Meanwhile, Death Knight going after the Crypt Fiend. Blade Master going after the Crypt Fiend. Dust of Appearance. It looks as though one more Death Coil, and wow, 8 hit points, 9 hit points, 11 hit points, 2 hit points, and he is still somehow alive in the backfield. Death Knight walks up to him, slashes the Blade Master, and finishes it off. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.